in the shadowy corridors of digital finance, where trillion-dollar markets emerge from lines of code, one mystery towers above all others. A phantom architect who built the future of money, then vanished without a trace. The creator of Bitcoin remains unknown, leaving behind only cryptic messages and a revolutionary technology that... Before diving in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for regular updates. It was October 31st, 2008, when the first piece of evidence surfaced in the most mundane of places. A cryptography mailing list, frequented by academics and privacy advocates, received what appeared to be a routine technical paper. The document, titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, arrived with no fanfare, no institutional backing, no academic credential. Only a name that would soon become legend, Satoshi Nakamoto. The mysterious figure behind this pseudonym had achieved what countless computer scientists, economists, and cryptographers had failed to accomplish for decades. The double spending problem, a fundamental barrier to digital currency, had been solved through an elegant system of distributed consensus. Yet the author remained completely unknown to the tight-knit community of experts who had been wrestling with these very concepts for years. Dr. Adam Back, a respected cryptographer and inventor of the hashcash system that Bitcoin would later incorporate, had never heard of Nakamoto. Neither had Nick Szabo, the brilliant computer scientist who had previously theorized about digital gold. The name appeared in no academic databases, no conference proceedings, no patent filings. It was as if Satoshi Nakamoto had materialized from the digital ether itself. The paper's technical sophistication suggested years of deep study in multiple disciplines. The anonymous author demonstrated mastery of cryptographic hash functions, peer-to-peer networking protocols, economic game theory, and distributed systems design. Such expertise typically required decades of specialized education and professional experience. Yet no institution claimed credit for training this mysterious genius. 3 months later, on January 3, 2009, the first Bitcoin block was mined. Hidden within its code lay a message that would become infamous among cryptocurrency enthusiasts. The Times 3, Jan 2009 Chancellor, on brink of second bailout for banks. The reference to a specific headline from the London Times seemed innocuous enough, merely proving the block's creation date. But deeper analysis revealed something far more intriguing. The message suggested intimate knowledge of British financial journalism and timing. The headline appeared in the print edition of the Times, not online versions that would be accessible globally. This detail pointed to someone with physical access to London newspapers, or at least real-time awareness of British financial reporting. Yet other clues would later contradict this geographic indicator. For the next 2 years, Nakamoto maintained active correspondence with early Bitcoin developers. These communications, preserved in forum posts and private emails, revealed a personality of almost supernatural caution. The mysterious creator never disclosed personal details, never referenced specific locations, never mentioned family, education, or professional background. Even casual remarks that might accidentally reveal nationality or time zone were carefully avoided. The writing style itself presented a puzzle that would consume linguistic analysts for years. Nakamoto's English was impeccable, suggesting native fluency, yet certain phrasings hinted at British rather than American origins. The use of bloody hard instead of very difficult appeared in one early forum post. Mathematical notation followed European conventions rather than American standards. Yet these clues seemed almost too obvious, as if deliberately planted to mislead investigators. Dr. Juola, a forensic linguist who had previously identified anonymous authors through textual analysis, found himself confounded by Nakamoto's communications. The writing exhibited characteristics of multiple distinct styles, as if different people had contributed to the corpus. Some messages demonstrated technical precision and academic formality. Others adopted a more conversational tone with colloquial expressions. The inconsistency suggested either multiple authors collaborating under a single pseudonym or someone deliberately obscuring their natural writing patterns. The coding style presented equally perplexing contradictions. Nakamoto's programming demonstrated exceptional skill in certain areas while showing surprising gaps in others. The cryptographic implementations were flawless, suggesting deep expertise in advanced mathematics and security protocols. Yet basic software engineering practices were sometimes ignored, with inconsistent variable naming and documentation that ranged from meticulous to sparse. Gavin Andresen, one of the few developers to communicate directly with Nakamoto, reported an interaction that would later seem prophetic. In early 2011, Nakamoto had begun transferring control of the Bitcoin project to other developers. The handover process was conducted with military precision, as if the mysterious creator was preparing for complete withdrawal from the project. The final authenticated communication from Nakamoto appeared on April 26, 2011. The message, posted to a Bitcoin forum, discussed minor technical issues with the software. Nothing in the brief post suggested it would be the last anyone would hear from the creator of the world's first successful cryptocurrency. Then, silence. The disappearance was so complete, it seemed impossible in the digital age. No IP addresses could be traced. No payment records existed. No social media accounts bore the name. It was as if Satoshi Nakamoto had been carefully constructed to exist only within the narrow context of Bitcoin's creation, then systematically erased from all other digital traces. Investigation by journalists and researchers revealed the extraordinary precautions taken to maintain anonymity. Nakamoto had never used the same IP address twice when posting messages. Communications were routed through multiple proxy servers and anonymization network. The mysterious figure had never claimed credit for previous work, never referenced personal projects, never mentioned colleagues or collaborators who might provide identification clues. The timing of Nakamoto's disappearance coincided with increasing government attention to Bitcoin. WikiLeaks had begun accepting Bitcoin donations, drawing unwanted political scrutiny to the fledgling cryptocurrency. Nakamoto's final forum posts expressed concern about this development, suggesting the attention was premature and potentially dangerous. Within weeks, all communication ceased. Even more puzzling was what Nakamoto left behind. The creator's Bitcoin wallet, containing over 1 million coins, has never been touched. At current valuations, this represents tens of billions of dollars in untouched wealth. The coins sit in their original addresses, unmoved since the early days of mining. No rational explanation exists for abandoning such enormous fortune unless the creator is dead, imprisoned, or operating under motivations that transcend personal financial gain. Technical analysis of the early Bitcoin blocks revealed mining patterns that suggested a single entity controlling enormous computational resources. The timestamps, difficulty adjustments, and block intervals indicated someone with access to multiple high-performance computers, possibly including government or corporate hardware. Yet, no organization has ever claimed involvement in Bitcoin's creation. The mystery deepened when researchers discovered that Nakamoto had solved problems that had stumped entire teams of experts at major technology companies and government agencies. The Byzantine general's problem, a fundamental challenge in distributed computing, had been elegantly resolved through Bitcoin's consensus mechanism. Academic papers on this topic typically required multiple authors and years of peer review. Nakamoto had apparently solved it alone, in secret, without academic collaboration. Recent blockchain analysis has revealed even more disturbing patterns. The distribution of early Bitcoin mining rewards follows mathematical sequences that appear too regular to be coincidental. Some researchers suggest these patterns indicate the use of advanced algorithms or artificial intelligence in the mining process. Others propose that multiple coordinated entities were involved, each following precise instructions to maintain the illusion of organic network growth. The true identity of Satoshi Nakamoto remains one of the most compelling mysteries of the digital age. Numerous candidates have been proposed, from reclusive cryptographers to government agencies to artificial intelligence systems. Each theory crumbles under scrutiny, leaving only more questions about the phantom architect who built the foundation of modern cryptocurrency. Perhaps most unsettling is the possibility that Nakamoto's disappearance was planned from the beginning. The systematic nature of the withdrawal, the careful preservation of anonymity, and the complete absence of digital traces suggest someone who understood they were creating something that would fundamentally challenge existing power structures. The creator of Bitcoin may have known that survival required becoming a ghost in the very system they had revolutionized. What do you think happened to the mysterious creator of Bitcoin? Was Satoshi Nakamoto a single genius, a government operation, or something else entirely? Subscribe to explore more cases where brilliant minds vanish into the shadows of history.